Thursday? Is it Thursday or Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday, March 25th. Checking the time here, 47:57. Okay, so we are out here at coronavirus time, the COVID-19 time, Coronageddon. Corona apocalypse. That's very hard to say, Corona apocalypse. I don't even know if they have a crew out here. I'm looking for vehicles. Do they have anybody working? I hear some equipment. I see only a couple vehicles on the street. I see some equipment working. There is a very small crew here today. Really small crew. We got somebody working the forklift over there in the green. Oops. Walking over the plants here, I don't really see what I'm doing. I'm not paying attention. So we've got the green forklift over there. There's somebody walking behind me, somebody coming towards me. You know, you've got this whole sidewalk. I wish people would just cross the street when they see me. But there's too damn many people around here, considering there's nobody out here. Someone's walking behind me with a baby. So very light crew here today. You'll notice the roof it was completely clean a couple days ago, or almost clean. Now they've got more stuff up over there. I don't know what they're doing. I'm going over towards the area where they were trenching. And you can see he's trenching now. Remember I told you he was going to be trenching all the way over to that pipe fitting by where the clarifier is going to go. It looks like they're doing that. You can see way down there they've got that yellow. That's the trench material they're putting in there. And it looks like it takes a really tight turn because they've trenched a lot. They've trenched this whole section in the last day. But you can see over there, there's plumbing in the ground right now. And that plumbing, when they're done, is going to connect over. Well, there's the piping over there. That's the fitting. See that piece of pipe down there? That's what it's going to connect to. So that's going to connect to that. You got the plastic fitting over there with the big X over. That's probably going to be the attachment. It's going to fit into this concrete pipe over here. Somebody's coming up on my buttocks, so I'm going to be getting out of here in a minute. We got a vibrator, gas-powered only, for compaction of the dirt. So let's see what this guy's going to do. Somebody coming right up towards me. Keep your eyes open. Got to watch what's happening. Why in the world are they trenching over there? I guess they're going to connect over to here, and then they're going to connect on the other side all the way to the back. So I'm going to stay quiet for a minute. We got an airplane coming up. Covered up before they finally took the cover off of it. That's why it was uncovered now, get it? And that's where this plumbing is going to go, and then they're probably, I'm assuming they're going to pour concrete under there to give it some support. I could be wrong. So they're going to be connecting over here, and there are a couple, I think they're like 2 or 3 outlets. I don't know if they're outlets or inlets. I don't know how they're going to get into the basin unless that's going to be done underground. I don't know. Good to see that both these guys are masked up. The problem with a mask is you're supposed to wear it. You're not supposed to put it on your chin. And when you move it down on your chin, you use your hands, which are dirty, and you move it, which contaminates the mask. And if you touch the outside of the mask and then you touch your hands with it, you contaminated the mask with your hands, and there's a whole certain way that you're supposed to do the mask. You don't touch the outside, and when you're breathing into it and you put your fingers in there, you kind of contaminated the inside with your fingers, and then you put it back on. Got a guy over there at the washing area. I think that's the toilet, the porta potty clean machine. So let's go look over. We're going to get to 10 minutes of video. Let's go look over here and see what's going on. I wish I had a pole. That doesn't sound right. I wish I had a pole that was like 5 feet taller so that I could get a view of what's going on down in this French mensch, but I can't do that. Looking over across the street at the, oh, he's scooping up, losing my voice here. I hope I'm well. I just am not drinking as much liquid as I used to be, so my throat's really dry, which is not good. You're supposed to not, I drink ice water. They're saying during this time, stay away from the cold water. You want to drink warm water. You want to drink warm water when you're out. Supposedly, they're not talking about this on the news. This is from a Chinese person that was doing autopsies, or a doctor that was doing autopsies out in China. The virus gets in your throat. So when you're out and about, if you're in a room and you inhale the virus into your nostrils, it will go in your throat, and it will stay in your throat for about 2 or 3 days before it spreads to the respiratory system, the lungs. So if you gargle with warm water, can't talk now, if you gargle with water and you keep that warm water going in there, you get that stuff to flow into your stomach, and your stomach acids will kill all the virus and you'll be okay. So they're really recommending not only wash hands, but drink warm liquids and gargle and clear. Keep yourself hydrated, keep the water going in your throat and in your mouth. Well, obviously, if it's going to go in your mouth, it's going to go in your throat. So we got the dirt man over here doing the digging. We got a guy down here shoveling. Oh, that's gotta, well, they're bringing in some bucks. That's gotta suck standing in a thing like that, shoveling dirt all the way up. I can imagine the shoulder pain. Speaking of shoulders, now that I'm home, I finally took out my exercise tubes. They're like resistance tubes. Check out my channel. I did a video on them, Body Elastic. I got a link in there. They're really hard to find online now. Everybody's out of stock. Nothing's being made in China. And yeah, we can't see the plumbing. Well, you can see the plumbing over here. Look at that big angle. Look how, well, it's got to go up. It's going from really low to very tall to very high up. So I set those things up, and I'm doing my stretching, which my shoulders are really weak. Just the shoulder cuffs, the whole area is really weak, very weak. It's always been weak for my whole life. So I'm doing that, and then it just tightens up my muscles, tightens up my neck, gives me a massive headache. But I'm doing it enough now where I'm getting by. I'm doing okay for now. Nothing's going on over here. So I'm doing my stretching at night, then I lay down on the floor, shut off the TV, and it's kind of very, no one's working across the street that I see. There's nobody out there today. Very small crew. It rained last night, or is it supposed to rain today? The only people out here on this job right now are the trenching people and a couple of the forklift and dirt people. So I'm doing the dumbbells. I lay down on my back. That's usually what you do when you're using dumbbells. Get down on my back. We got the fire truck over here, Station 5, stopping for the red light. We'll zoom in so that I can get him. He'll be the thumbnail. He will be the thumbnail of the video. Well, my luck, I got 2 trucks. I got this pickup truck. This pickup truck, are they going to speed to get away from the fire trucks, or are they going to go really slow so they can be right next to them? This is messing up my picture, people. Come on, come on. There it is. Thumbnail. I'm going to go down to the corner over here. Look at this car. Look how fast they're going. There are a lot of people out, considering there are not a lot of people out. So I do the dumbbells. I lay down on the floor, kind of like yoga relaxation. I'm very relaxed. I keep my eyes closed. I do my weights with my favorite dumbbell is the 12.5 pound. Not a lot of places carry that, but the 12.5 pound is an awesome one. And then I'll go for sometimes, but I haven't gone for the lower weights. I'm going for the bigger weights after that. But I just exhaust my shoulders with the exercises, and then I'm done. So we're gonna head on down to the corner. And so what I did last night is I went to, we got an we got an airport copper coming over here, and I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe I'll use them as the thumbnail. We got this guy coming over here, and we got the copper Maybe I can mix that now, but maybe I don't know which one I'll do. So, okay, so we're almost at 10 minutes, and then I'm going to cut the video, and then I'm going to go back over to the street. We'll shoot 10 minutes of traffic in another 20 seconds. Make sure you do a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, leave that comment. Always got to have a comment. I know somebody's watching these things. Not many. If you're buying from Amazon, please click on one of the click on one of the Amazon affiliate links in the video description, and then put in your order. That way it will help me out. I'll get a little credit for that. And I guess we're like 20 seconds away. Gonna turn this thing off, and I don't know if I'm coming out here tomorrow. It's pretty quiet right now. Life is really quiet in the hood. And definitely this is not the hood. So I'm just looking at my watch, waiting for this thing to pop, and I'll see you tomorrow or next week.